The Pumpkin Smasher, written and illustrated by Anita Benarde. In October, when the leaves of red and gold fall to the ground, the people of Cranbury get ready for Halloween. Mrs. Patchett, the school teacher, puts big black cats on her gatepost. The terrible Turner twins rig up a ghost. They slide it on a wire from the old oak tree to their front door. A scarecrow stuffed with dry corn husk stands guard outside the library. There's a jack-o'-lantern at every house and store. Some are carved so the candlelight gleams through diamond-shaped eyes. Others have painted faces and corn silk hair. The town is filled with orange of pumpkins everywhere. The biggest one of all grins at passerby from the steps of the town hall. Every year, the whole town gets into the Halloween spirit of shivery fun until one Halloween, the Pumpkin Smasher strikes. The people of Cranbury awake to find smashed pumpkins all over their streets, sidewalks, and porches. Not a single jack-o'-lantern unsmashed. What a catastrophe! On the next Halloween, signs are put up on the edge of town to warn people not to touch the pumpkins. And when Halloween comes around again, a policeman is hired to patrol the streets. But he keeps missing the pumpkin smasher. All he sees are smashed pumpkins. Now, 3 Halloweens of smashed pumpkins were just about enough. This Halloween was going to be different. The mayor called a special meeting in the town square. The townspeople were really mad and said they weren't going to waste their money on any more pumpkins. And, said Mrs. Patchett, it's too dangerous to let our children trick-or-treat with such a nasty person around. The children will just have to do without Halloween this year. Let's take a vote, said the mayor. Everyone who feels there should be no more Halloween, raise his hand. At this moment, the meeting was interrupted by a strange puffing and scraping sounds. Everyone was flabbergasted to see an enormous rock roll into the square. Then from behind it bobbled 2 redheads, the terrible Turner twins. Wait! Please don't do anything. We're going to fix that pumpkin smasher. Wait until he tries to smash this. We're going to paint it to look just like a giant jack-o'-lantern. A gasp came from the townspeople, then a chuckle, then a roar of laughter. It's a great idea, said the mayor. Let's give it a try and see what happens. Then the terrible Turner twins made the rock into the most terrific-looking pumpkin you ever saw. They painted it black and orange and put it in front of the town hall. That night, the people of Cranbury went to bed with little grins on their faces. But the terrible Turner twins couldn't sleep. They wanted to see the pumpkin smasher. They climbed out of their beds and knelt by the window. When it was very black outside, they heard a noise. And then they saw the pumpkin smasher. They couldn't believe their eyes. It was a witch! And she was smashing every pumpkin in sight. Squish went the first pumpkin. Splat went the second pumpkin. Squash went the third pumpkin. The twins hardly breathed as she smashed her way straight to the front of the town hall. But when she tried to smash the rock pumpkin, she let out the longest, witchiest cackle the twins had ever heard. The rock pumpkin didn't shatter. It didn't move. It didn't even budge. She banged it from the right and she banged it from the left. Still nothing happened. She was so angry she leaped on her broomstick and flew higher and higher till she was out of sight. The next morning, everyone rushed out to see what had happened. Scrawled across the rock pumpkin was the message. I'll have to find another town next year. The Pumpkin Smasher Witch. That night, trick or treat echoed through every street in the town of Cranbury. I hope the Pumpkin Smasher Witch doesn't find your town, but if she does, you know what to do about it.